Hello, I am Julianne from Mindful Kids Ireland. I travel around primary schools teaching the Pause.be mindfulness programme to children. And I'm here today with Mrs. Brennan. And so, Mrs. Brennan, you teach here at St. Joseph's Primary School. Can you tell me what age group do you teach and how many children are in the classroom?
Well, I teach a primary 5 class, Julianne, and there's 23 children in the class at the moment. Mixed ability and both boys and girls in the class.
Okay, and you're halfway through the Pause.be mindfulness programme at the minute. This is a 12-week programme and we're on week 6 at the moment. Can you tell me, have you noticed any differences in your classroom yet, or have you seen any benefits present themselves since we've started?
Yes, well, we are halfway through the programme and I have to say we're thoroughly enjoying it so far. Things I'm noticing that the children are doing differently, they're a wee bit calmer, they can concentrate a wee bit better. They're very keen in doing the practices as well and in between lessons and things, and they're finding it fun and they're excited by it as well.
Okay. So they're looking forward to it beforehand as well, which is...
Oh yes, they look forward every Wednesday to you coming, Julianne.
Good.
They think you're great and they really think that your personality's infectious, and they enjoy and they talk about you coming and what time will you be here and all of that.
That's good. Thank you. So each week the children then get home practice sheets. This is to encourage them to practice what they have learnt in the classroom while giving them better time to establish the practices in their brains. Do you find this useful, the actual home practice?
Well, the children, I think, were very excited about that because they were getting the opportunity to share what they were doing in the class with their parents, and particularly when they were doing the mindful eating. And some of them are talking about their mums or dads can't sleep, and they've been showing them finger breathing and the petal breathing to help their parents to sleep. And I think they're having great fun sharing all these things with their parents.
Very good. And just you mentioned the mindful eating there, I was just going to ask you about that too. This is taught to encourage the child's awareness of the appearance and the smell and taste of the food they eat, rather than eating on autopilot, as we do all the time. It's to help the children savour the food that they actually eat. Do you think that they enjoy learning this practice?
Oh, definitely. They had great fun with that, especially because it was some chocolate you were giving them or a sweet they were getting to do. And they've been talking about doing it with crisps with their parents, and when they're in the car doing it with a sweet. And some of them have even mentioned that they haven't eaten the full packet, or their parents have said, oh yeah, I really taste it and smell it, and yeah, they had great fun doing that.
Yeah, that's an enjoyable one. Can you tell me as well, have you been using any of the meditation practices during your school day?
Yes, well, we have tried to incorporate in a few of the practices. The Fok Bok and the finger breathing before we do the handwriting now is a popular one.
Right.
And the children are even saying, Mrs. Brennan, can we do this today? And I'm saying, okay. They're also trying out the petal practice more as well, because they find it a wee bit more difficult. But they do remind me. And I find coming closer to Christmas time, they've got very excitable.
Yeah.
So I'm using it quite a bit now, nearly daily at the moment.
Right. And do you find it just helps to settle
just between
the
lessons,
energy in the room?
Yeah, between lessons, if we're switching over from one thing to the other, or if we've been doing a practical activity or art, it's good then to do it in between, just to get them concentrating and nice and calm and relaxed again.
Right, very good. Well, I think that's it basically. Thanks very much for speaking to me today, and I'll hope to catch up with you towards the end of the programme, and we'll see how we're getting on then. All right.
We look forward to the second half of the programme, Julianne, as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.